They'll be calling you a radical. The sunset rising over the mighty Mount Ogden. So I want to talk about collusion going on in the NFL. I want to talk about how they collude against this level of football players, and they're colluding against them. Deion Sanders used to go off when he coached at this level of football, and people wouldn't listen to him. If this as first off, how about that Jay Hill defense? What a coach, huh? Oh my God, what a coach! Oh, good, Jack Kelly here. I remember last year because, and we'll talk Weber State football. So disappointing last year. This corrupt nightmare program that Jay Hill came in and turned into truly one of the marquee fucking programs in the country, and his players in the NFL prove it. And guys that nobody wanted. It's an amazing story. Rashid Shaheed's story is unbelievable. Jay Hill's story, Kevin Blanch. I mean, because I did The Unforgiven. A lot of work get done today. So, I remember I was given 2 months to live in 2011. Open heart surgery twice. I'm born and raised here. I wouldn't have been here if it wouldn't have been for the cancer. Made the most of my situation. Still am. Still in the fight. So, they're colluding. I remember last year, one of the players was so frustrated and just pissed off what was happening here to this program. And he was talking to me, and I says, listen, you have options. I says, get on the fucking phone. I said it just like this, and call the fucking guy that brought you here. Remember, nobody wanted you. Call the guy that did want you. So he did. I won't say who it is, but yeah, he's with Jay Hill at BYU. So, whoa. How fucking, it's not here. That defense at BYU is the same defense that was here. Lights out. So, as far as the NFL goes today, will Rashid get, no one still broke one to the house yet on fucking touchdown. Abraham Williams got 2. He almost broke one yesterday. He got shoestringed. He's only one away from Rashid's record up there at Idaho. What a team. They held off on the road. I mean, what a team. So, yeah, he's ours here, West High School. So, Weber State. So, Jay Hill went after these guys that nobody wanted. So, you've got Jonah Williams playing for the Vikings. He's on the practice squad. Okay? Oh, he'll play today. You've got Winston Reed. Jay Hill guy. Nobody wanted. Playing for the Browns. Practice squad. Oh, he'll play today. Oh, Pettit was practice squad for how many? He got a ring. Well, almost got a ring. He tore his ACL. But practice squad guy. Okay. Now, TJ Teron Johnson, not a practice squad guy. He got a contract very, very, very late in the draft. It's the highest paid nickelback in the history of the NFL. Rashid Shaheed. This is important. I'm going to write a whole book with Rashid. I'm going to get together with him after he gets his real contract. And, what a story. He's playing on the league minimum on a practice squad contract to this day. So the practice squad contract is not a 2-year deal. I even assumed it was the 2-year deal. And I'll give it to the Saints. At least somebody took him. He made it by that far. That far. Nobody wanted Rashid Shaheed as a football player. Nobody. Jay Hill. I knew what he was. I'm the first guy that called him out. So one of the players here come up to me. It's not how many people who's watching. He says, Blanch, we all watch your videos. Everybody has. And, the whole big sky. And he says, I got to tell you how much I appreciate your work. I said, well, somebody's got to promote the fucking student athlete because there's no fucking media around here. They're not going to promote it. Nobody touched freaking Rashid Shaheed with a 10-foot pole. Oh, I did. The only 2 interviews you will ever find, Rashid, them historic, they're mine. And I don't work for the fucking school. They blackballed me. This fucking the community. This is our community. I'm a taxpayer here. He says, I really believe that Abraham Williams is, I'm best friends with him, one of the girls. Wouldn't have all this notoriety and this attention because of you. And he says, I really believe that Rashid wouldn't even be in the NFL if it was for you. I mean, you promoted him so hard, you got people's attention. Well, one person's attention in New Orleans. Yeah. He says, there's no way Dylan Jones goes in the first round without your freaking thing. Think about those stupid ass. And there's only, and I always say this over and over and over, the dumbest people on the face of the earth are the nuclear energy crime syndicate bootlickers. The second dumbest people on the planet are NFL scouts. Or are they? They might be third. NBA scouts. You know, they're all front. Wasn't an NBA scout that fucking took, and I talked to Sam himself, who took Dylan Jones. That was a GM. Smart guy at it. I got a great photograph with him. Me and him had pretty good, at the Summer League, I went down and watched. You know, it's amazing to me, you know, because I did the Unforgiven. I take the high, me and my grandson had this conversation last night. You know, he knows Rashid well. His grandma, you get nothing. You get no credibility. You do all this work. It's unbelievable. Yeah, who'd have believed it? Because I give, and I give, and I give myself away. You know, it just had to be that way. I told him, you know, that's on them, not on me. You know, I do the work and let it shake out. I says, I'm alive. I'm good. You know, I got, you know, my healthy, happy grandchildren. You know, what more can I ask? When a doctor looks you right in the fucking eyes and tells you got 2 months to live and get your, I have ML de novo. That's a 1% survival bracelet. It's unsurvivable disease without a transplant. So, you know, this window, I was asked to do all this stuff by Manny and the people that care. I didn't want to do any of it. I was asked. Why I'm full of cancer, by the way. And I'm glad I did. I mean, I got to work this window with all these incredible athletes, but the bottom line is this. Not one single player was drafted into the NFL from the Big Sky last year. Are you kidding me? You know what kind of product this is? You don't think they collude? The fact that Rashid, how much do you think the Saints are saving on Rashid Shaheed this year? At least $20 million. He's playing for the league minimum. And it's really a 4-year deal because they have to compensate. Now, they negotiated the 4th-year deal, $5.3 million buyout. Well, I think he's got a chance of being the league MVP. You know, nobody promoted Rashid Shaheed first. You know, I used to just call him the Rocket out the get. And at first, you know, there was so little coverage on him. You know, everybody here called him Rashad. You know, I used to laugh at it, make fun. But, you know, it's a tough gig with no media, with nobody promoting these guys. Just fucking Standard Example. That's fucking not even a newspaper. I don't know what you call it. Deseret News, KSL. You know, they'll promote BYU. Oh, yeah. You know, what fucking. I mean, how about Jay here in that defense? Oh, my fucking God. So, Weber State football, there's no way to evaluate this team yet. Absolutely no way. I mean, I go to practice. I know these guys. They're plenty talented. But there's really no way to evaluate because there's been no real matchup. Played at Washington. That's the get the money game. We know what those games are for teams. Whatever. Jay Hill used to put the fear into God and those fucking teams. But then Portland State's defense is so horrific. I think they gave up another 50 yesterday in 2 or 3 quarters. Weber State played the worst team in the United States, bar none. I mean, that team's got, well, it's just one of those things. There's just not enough players to go around. And, I mean, they played a team that they gave up 84 or 87 points in 3 quarters. They they agreed to just stop the game against South Alabama. That's Major Applewhite's team. They had to stop the game 6 minutes into the fourth. Both coaches agreed, let's stop this. This isn't sport. It's not sport. So it's impossible to evaluate Weber State yet. Next weekend, oh yeah, McNeese State here. That'll be a real game. we'll get a good evaluation. We'll get a good look at this team next week. I know they got plenty of talent. They got a lot of great players, and I've talked to, and I've over the years I've said it for a long time. I remember one of the Sharp come up to me and he says, "Took me a while to figure you out." He says, "But you're brutally honest, and somebody's got to." And I said, "Well, somebody's got to." Fuck, these coaches make so much fucking money. They're grotesquely overpaid. It's disgusting, actually. All of them make fucking way too much money. And and it's like these coaches, they'll come in here or whatever, and they really think it's their school. Oh fuck! You know how many fucking coaches I've seen come and go here? Oh fuck! Good, the bad, the ugly. Fuck, they're always fucking. Talk about a temporary fucking job. They move around first fucking offer they get. So this is our school. This fucking university belongs to the fucking student body. Belongs to fucking the taxpayers of fucking Weber County and Ogden, Utah. Fucking belongs to us. This is our community fucking school. It's Weber State. We're not fucking Stanford. We're not fucking Harvard. We're not a private piece of shit. We were the number one school business in the country when I fucked, but they like to railroad fucking ask Vaughn McKay Brody, ask Walt Masaka. Ask the way they treated Rashid Shaheed here. Ask the way they treated Damian Lillard here. Go ask. I mean, Lillard got no fucking love here from the media. None. He takes the high road and he'll be back. You counted him out last year. What, had a bad year. I mean, the Greek freak got hurt. Lillard got divorced. He's been with her. He met her here. I'm sure that was a painful situation mentally for him. Don't count him out. But he got no media here. None of these fucking guys do. Somebody's got to fucking do it. It's not about how many people watch it. It's who's watching. They're collude against this fucking level of fucking. That's unarguable. Rashid Shaheed making the league. Are you fucking kidding me? He is the most dynamic electric fucking player in the NFL. I used to just call him the Rocket. Let's see. Don't kick to the fucking Rocket at your own peril. Don't kick to the Rocket. These are Jay Hill guys that nobody wanted. All in the NFL. All on the practice squads. TJ's not. But we're going to see a couple more Jay Hill guys that nobody wanted. You're going to see Jack Kelly in the NFL. Fuck. I knew that right off the gate. People come up and ask me last year in practice. I'm like, oh, no, he's the world champion BMX pilot. What? Yeah, I talked to him about that this summer right over there. I says, I tried to get the Weber State to do something with you on your bike, promotion. Maybe get squashing a quarterback. And he says, yeah. I said, they won't do shit here. They won't promote athletes. I mean, I don't get it. I mean, he says, no, BYU's going to. I says, oh, they will. And so, congratulations to Jay Hill. Well, we know what he is. I mean, offense, don't let him call plays on offense. Call plays on offense. That's Rashid. Defense, fuck, he's the best defensive fucking coach fucking I ever saw. So, we'll see next Saturday with these guys. Weber State. Tons of talent, but it's impossible to evaluate them so far. I mean, the whole scheduling around here is fucking downright weird. It's gotten strange. Same with basketball. And everybody says, oh, they're loaded this year. They're so fucking great. They're so good. And I says, they're always loaded and they're always fucking great every year. Fucking talent's not a problem here. What recruits players here? Look around. They come here, they're like, oh, fucking South Ogden, Utah. You kidding? Fuck. You know how beautiful this fucking campus is? Walk into the fucking Purple Palace. That's $1 billion fucking stadium. They walk in and they're like, oh, that place is grand. Nobody comes to these games, which blows my mind. Fucking, the prices are so reasonable here. Fucking Big Sky football is so highly competitive. Such great fucking sport. So is basketball. Yet people are going to run down to the University of Utah and spend, which is fucking the most boring. Kyle Whittingham football is so fucking boring. Fucking, I mean, they're true yawners, and he's so overrated. It's unbelievable. And so Jay Hill played down there for the U. I always say, why Jay Hill's such a great defensive coach? Well, in practice every day, when you have to go against fucking Steve Smith Jr. every day, get out of line with him, he just fucking slug you in the face. So I was talking to my grandson because he had a little riff with, he's one of these marquee athletes. I says, come on, marquee athletes get in fucking fights with fucking each other. They get over it and they're friends. That's the way it is. These are high level human beings. I mean, these are beasts. These are high intellectual, physical. I know these guys. Every one of these guys that are in the NFL. High IQs, fucking, can turn on. It's about passion. And Rashid Shaheed, you knew he had incredible passion right off the get here. I mean, his love for the game. Same with Jonah Williams, fucking Adam Rodriguez, fucking Opeta, fucking all these guys, Winston fucking Reed, think about, whoa. So, you got me, that's all you fucking got. And I take the high road. My guy says, well, nobody gives you shit for credit. I said, players do. Players come up to me all the time, talk to me. I says, it's not about how many watches, who's watching. There's lots of talent on this fucking team. And I'll promote it, I'll spot it, I'll find it, but I'm not going to evaluate this team, everything. And he says, you're always on the money. People are saying, I can't evaluate this team on these games they've played. I mean, Portland State's defense is horrific. We look good, but against that down there, that's impossible to evaluate. That team is, it's the worst defense in the United States. It's the worst team, and they're just down. In a beautiful place, but McNeese State here. I mean, it's weird that Big Sky fucking football really hasn't even. What are we going late fucking September, and most of these teams haven't even played a Big Sky game yet. I still say Idaho will win it, the whole fucking thing. I really do. I really like that team. So, see Abraham Williams in the NFL. We'll see Jack Kelly in the NFL. I really thought that Maxwell Anderson would end up in the NFL. He's one of my favorite players ever here. He could be my favorite player here. Trevon Smith was always my favorite. What a badass player. And I don't ever talk enough about him, his quarterback. Fuck, was that dude good? 2017. Fuck, almighty, Cameron Higgins. So, but Rashid Shaheed's the greatest player who ever played here on this field. It wasn't Trevon Smith. Maxwell Anderson's way up there. Adam Rodriguez is way up there. But, you got to get a chance in the NFL, and it's tough to make a practice squad. Rashid Shaheed made the practice squad. He was the last player on it. I mean, it just goes to show you. It's unbelievable, actually. It's unfucking believable fucking story. So, congratulations to Jay Hill and that fucking marquee fucking bend but don't break defense. Unbelievable. Just like he was here. Oh, fuck. And he I mean, talk about, he's like Tom Landry. He'll find fucking talent. It's unbelievable the talent he'll fucking land. It's incredible. Hate to see him go. Are we going back to the old culture here? I don't know. I had a conversation with the president of the university. It was pretty heated on my side. It was good. I mean, I'm a fan of his. Brad's, I like him a lot. I'm like, dude, we can't go back to that. I mean, the bleeding money, the corruption, all of it. No, we got to build on what Jay Hill freaking did. The basketball program, everybody says how good they are. Well, fuck, they're always good. But they never win. Not this century. I mean, we'll see. But what a story, Jay Hill's. What a recruiter. By the way, I call Rashid Shaheed the new Bob Hayes. And if you don't know anything about Bob Hayes is the only person in the history of sport to have an Olympic gold medal and a Super Bowl ring. He was my favorite player. Rashid reminds me so much. And if you look up in the 1964 Tokyo Games, what did he run out of the one hole? You put Bob Hayes on a track. You should see these new tracks will spring you forward. I'm an old track guy. That's not the track he ran on. If he'd have run on a modern day track with modern day equipment, modern day shoes, he would still hold the fucking world's record. So, same with Rashid. Fuck. Speed matters. So, we'll see Saturday, McNeese State. It'll be a fun game. Be competitive, I think. We'll see what Weber's got. Stay tuned.